video games. I love this lazy life I live. See, I don't want to grow up because if I did, I couldn't live my life as a nigga. That's right, I said nigga. And my main goals in life, I'm winning cars and big figures. So my ambitions are on slanging rocks and singing songs like Jigga, what's my name? Jigga, and who I'm rolling with, huh? My niggas. That's right, I roll with other niggas. Cause we are birds of a feather flocking together, never realizing that we're making each other worse by making each other better niggas. So we greet each other like, yo, what's up, my nigga? We might as well be saying, hello, nigga. Please open your eyes. You were given that title because you are black and disenfranchised. Now I wonder why the black community stays stuck in the rut, black fixed in the air screaming, keep hope alive, cause I am somebody. And if you are in A.C.T.I.O.N right now and you believe that you are somebody, just repeat this after me. Say, I am somebody.
Somebody.
Now give it a little more spirit, y'all. Say, I am somebody.
Somebody.
Let's see if we can take them to church. A.C.T.I.O.N say, I am somebody. All right. You are somebody who is insane because you figured if you dropped the E and the R then add the A that the meaning of the name would somehow change.
Come on now.
But it didn't. Just check your dictionary for it is written. If you are selfish, stingy, tight-fisted, and ungiving, you are what they call a niggard. And yes, that is a word spelled N-I-G-G-A-R-D. And you drop the R and the D. It's funny, my nigga, because you want us to spend and buy and spend just so you can show us how rich you is. And when you act that way, in attention to your community, you cannot pay. You are being what they call niggardly. And it's funny, because to me, all you can say is, well, see, we just flipping it around to get the power from what they once used to bring us down. But that's stupid, because it didn't work in the past, so it's not going to work now. And I'll tell you why. Because they know something that we don't know. And since I'm speaking to black folks today, they only get it when you sing it in a song. So they know something we don't know. And since we on the subject of niggas, but they only listen to Soulja Boy, so I hopped up out the bed and I found out that they all know something we don't know. But who cares? I'm getting money. And that's the fact that you can only be destroyed by believing that you are what you are called. Meaning they'll give you money, cars, and clothes, but the acceptance of a name is what makes us fall. See, I'm with you 100% if you could write a rhyme or shoot a ball. Just stop being a nigga. Grow up. Use that mind of yours to think. Defecation, no matter how much sugar you sprinkle over the top, still stinks, and that's why history repeats. For example, white slave masters, where's my nigger? There's my nigger. You are my nigger. Black men today. Hey yo, where's my nigger? Oh snap, there my nigga go. You know you my nigga, right? Wrong. Could you imagine our ancestors running through the Underground Railroad singing songs like, just because I love my niggers, I shed blood for all of my niggas. You let a nigga holler, where's my niggas? And all I'ma hear is, right here, my nigga. I didn't think so. And that's why I wrote this poem. To catch yours and the other ears around, raise blood pressures and eyebrows, and maybe one day we could be the race that's no longer now known as the name nigga. See, when you know better, you do better. So consider yourselves educated. Now that's that piece.
Poetry Tap. Poet Action Mentoring Program.
She had one of the best summers of her young life. And I mean, one of the best. Because this girl went back to school, she had hips, butt, legs, thighs, and chest. And she went back now as being one of the best. Oh, you can see it on her face. How she went from being sour to sweet candy. Now every guy wanted to taste. She went back to school with that attitude in her walk too, you know, because her confidence was sky high. She couldn't help but draw looks. Every time she walked by, guys pressed her real hard for her attention. Not to mention her time. Blowing her head up by telling her that she's fine. She went from wearing no name clothes to name brand, this and that, everything you could imagine, with the jacket and hat to match. Look here, girlfriend had it going on now. It's true. But at the cost of the attention she would receive, what was she willing to do? Now, all this talk started to get to her because she loved what they said. And all these so-called compliments went straight to her head. Young girl. Didn't know that she was being disrespected. Thought it was cute when guys told her, I want to see you naked. Of course, she just smiled. So proud now because of a newfound body. Girl went from being a 0 to a 100. So can you blame her? I mean, all the attention that she never had, now she started to get it. But couldn't see that when guys talked to her, they only referred to her from the neck down.
Come on, boy.
Not interested in her face. Not interested in what was on her mind, but rather what was below her waist. Her top side and her back, because she came back with all that. But there was one thing that the young girl lacked. Guidance. Proper guidance. Having the right mindset. So she had no one to help her recognize nonsense when she heard it. No daddy in his young girl's ear, speaking the truth about life and guys and making it clear. No one there to remind her that she's worth more than she knows and that love is not based on you coming out of your clothes. But she had no one there to remind her of that. She had no one there to reaffirm the fact that her value was worth more than cheap offers for sex. No one to encourage her to keep her virtue in check. So instead, she was fed nonsense, which led to her legs being spread. And from then, she was pegged this loose girl. This anything you wanted to do, I would do girl. This anytime you gave me a call, I'm coming through girl. This any way you wanted to go do the do, it was cool because I was willing to do girl. Young girl. Who went from no attention to too much.
Come on, boy.
Who went from being an unknown to being referred in such words that seem to only get worse in school. Because not only were the guys doing it now, but the girls started calling her a fool. And they all started labeling her a guard too. Young girl. Serving herself up like she was a meal. For any Tom, Dick, and Harry that showed interest in her sex appeal. That paid an inch of attention to her because that's what she longed for. More affection. Young girl. In need of some direction on which way she should turn. Young girl, really need some truth to learn about yourself. About your values, your worth, and your wealth. First of all, you're worth more than you could possibly see. A lot more than what you've been putting yourself out there to be. Some available free. Some easy to get piece. So you need to slow down, young girls, because you're selling yourself cheap. So you speak volume simply on how you carry yourself. But when you dishonor your value, then you dishonor your wealth. So why do you think guys can approach you the way that they do? Having no respect for you. Because you don't respect you. But maybe you don't know how. Maybe you've never been told that the value you hold should never be sold. Could be the reason under pressure you're so quick to disrobe. Quick to expose yourself. Quick to discard your wealth. Young girls, I need you to hear this. See, you've got to believe that you're worth so much more than what you've been laid out to be. Some available freak, some easy to get piece. You need to slow down, young girl. Again, because you're selling yourself cheap. You speak volume simply on how you carry yourself. But when you dishonor your value, then you dishonor your wealth. Why do you think guys approach you the way that they do, having no respect for you? Because you don't respect you. And again, maybe you don't know how. Maybe you've never been told the value you hold should never be sold. Could be the reason under pressure you're so quick to disrobe. Quick to expose yourself. Quick to discard your wealth. Young girls, you get to hear this. You're worth so much more than to be called on for a fix because some young boy's got an itch, wants you to scratch it. So he's got you at the top of a cheap list. No, the only time that he calls you is when he wants to run through you. But you got to believe that you're worth more than that. More than a phone call from a guy who only wants you on your back. And that's just so he can please himself. But don't help. He got a need he wants to feed. You tell him, find somebody else. Start regarding yourself more, your wealth more. You're worth more than dirt floors to be laid on, against walls to be pressed on and undressed on, sexed on, messed in and messed on. Young girls, take some stock in yourself. Time to redefine that you are strong. Strong enough to survive your mistakes. Strong enough to realize that you are worth the wait. And that there's still value in you, regardless of your past, and that there's a quality in you that will last. So young girl, this poem is specifically for you. In hopes that you can begin to see yourself the way God sees you. As one of the best he's created. In so many ways, and that you are fearfully and wonderfully made. So I specifically prayed this prayer. That one day, God will give me some words to give to you that are true. So I'm giving this poem to you. Hold on to them. Hold on to your value, your worth, and your wealth. Because young girl, I believe in you. Now, I need you to believe in yourself. Amen.
Give it up one more time, y'all, for Prince of Pain, Poetry Tap, King of Poetry Character. Yes. I did a little something. Give it up for Black Eyed Peas.